Hi, I'm Jill Chivers.
And I'm Imogen Lamport, and together with Jane Kesey, we are 16 Style Types. Today we're going to talk to you about introversion, extroversion, and how much colour you wear. Can you pick an introvert or an extrovert when you walk into a room? What do you think, Jill?
Well, this is an assumption and a starting hypothesis that a lot of people who've looked at this relationship, this correlation between style and colour and personality have assumed, and not unreasonably, that if you walked into a room and no one was speaking, that you would be able to tell the extroverts because of the amount of colour that they're wearing, the amount of contrast that they would have. They would be more visible, they would stand out, they would be the peacocks in the room. And we thought this might be true. So in our research for 16 Style Types, we played around with that assumption and we found out that it wasn't true.
Now, I know from my own personal experience, I'm an introvert and I wear colour. And I wear quite a lot of it because what I've discovered is that when there is energy work to be done, so when I'm going out into a training environment or just having to interact with the world, rather than using what I consider my energy to be incredibly precious on having those interactions or even being seen. So sometimes as an introvert you can feel like you're just not seen, you're the wallflower, you disappear. By wearing brighter colours or more obvious colours, contrast, particularly the reds and the pinks, which are advancing colours, that it does the work for me and I'm much more easily seen, and then therefore I can use my energy on what really matters to me rather than just getting some attention.
Yes, and we have had extroverts in the study that we've done who say, I believe that the energy I'm bringing with me because of my personality type is enough. That if I were to add to that high contrasting colour combinations, brighter colours in a whole piece, rather than just say a single red item, for example, it's going to overwhelm people. It's going to get in the way of communicating, particularly with a mixed audience, where I'm wanting to have some sort of connection with more than just one group of people. Now this can apply to any of the 8 extroverts, but we've specifically heard it from ENTJs, ENTPs and ENFPs. They've specifically said this: I'm a big enough personality in the room, add too much colour contrast, bright colours, and I'm just going to knock people out. There's just going to be no room left for anybody else.
And what's interesting is I found with my clients who are the ISTPs, INTJs, ISTJs, they love to use colour to give themselves some energy.
This is so interesting.
So, so it's one of those things that you can't just assume just because someone's wearing black that they're an introvert, or someone's wearing, colour that they're an extrovert. This is something, and this is one of just the small pieces that we've discovered in the research we've been doing over the last few years. That is within the 16 Style Types.
So check back in at 16styletypes.com to learn more about what we've discovered and what we're bringing into the world that combines style and type.